We're gonna look at your current new era that came in straight away. I was gonna say we're gonna look at your energy and what spirit wants you to know right now, but there's something here about new era. You're in a new era. Fine dining, something about fine dining. You could be doing some type of fine dining, maybe going out to fine dining restaurants, or you could be getting into fine dining. Someone's getting into like architecture or home renovations, or you could be someone who does that. You go to homes and you renovate them, things like that. When the screen starts to get brighter, usually it's the sun clarifying what I'm saying. Okay, it's usually a form of confirmation. Okay, but I feel like that's the energy you're in. There's something about renovating homes here. Okay, so you got the Three of Swords. Something you're needing to let go. Or some of you are in this space of wanting to experience this life. The energy you're in is the Three of Swords. So there's something that's pulling you in either direction, or there's something that's weighing you down at the minute, okay? Especially when it comes to your mental thoughts. Which, again, we're in Mercury retrograde. Yeah, there's something you're letting go. You're carrying a burden. There's something about heavy on movement. Heavy on moving, heavy on movement, but you're going to create something new. You're letting go of this burden so that you can take these wands to create something new, okay? You might not be quite sure about what you're creating, but there is something that you are going to be creating. And it's not going to be just for you. It's going to be a community project. Yeah, you got the star here. So there's some form of fulfillment that's coming in. Do you know what? A lot of you have freed up blocks around doubt and I heard mental deformity, but not. They're saying the meaning is not in the sense that people would think. Obviously, they say mental deformity or a deformity is something that does not fit into the societal norm, right? But mental deformity. Oh, there's a butterfly. Oh, you're transforming, honey. Okay. It gets sidetracked. Mercury retrograde has got me fucked up right now. Right, mental deformity. So they're saying that there's something here where you thought you was broken, and that can come under mental deformity. You thought there was something wrong with your mind, or some of you have had something going on with your brain. I'm also hearing neuroplasticity, which I know is about, you know, being able to rewire your mind for the thoughts that you want to think. Okay, I know that's a lot of Joe Dispenza's work. And someone else that's come into mind, Braden, I don't know, but yeah, but there's something about that. So something mentally, there's something mentally that was going on with your mind. So some of you may have thought you had I'm hearing a broken brain, or some of you just thought that your thoughts are not normal, or how you thought wasn't normal. There's something about you feeling like you had some type of mental deformity here, like you couldn't create anything. Basically, this mental deformity that you thought you had, or perceived that you had, or put this limitation on yourself of having, right? It caused you to think that you were good for nothing, and that there was nothing for you to offer, and that's very far from the case. Please don't think like that, okay? But there's something coming to you. There's like you're healing this as well. There's something about your spirit team helping you to heal this, and they're doing this by giving you like intuitive nuggets and promptings and putting things in front of your face to clarify, as proof that you don't have this mental deformity, okay? Or some of you, there's something about brain surgery here as well, or you hearing about someone having some type of brain surgery. The 8 of Wands. So something about there's a lot of things incoming for you, okay? But you're in a new era, because I feel like who I'm speaking to you, Northerner, child of the North is what I'm hearing, okay? Child of the North, children of the sun, okay, is what I'm hearing. Yeah, something's ending for you, okay? I'm kind of getting this feeling, right, that you are someone who in society people would look down upon, and they wouldn't think much of, or they may have labeled you as not being much. You know, someone who can't do certain activities well, or you just act different. You respond to social cues very differently. You know, it's given like being on the spectrum, but like even more so. I feel like you're really outside of the box. You may even look different. You can tell you don't fit in. Some of you, your DNA constructs of not just human DNA, okay, like a lot of us, but like you just know it. There's something different about your DNA and your the structure, your makeup, okay. You could find that also, a lot of healers do, but you could find that you are someone who heals really, really quickly. Like you don't get sick either. And if you ever have been told you were sick, you always tend to get misdiagnoses, because it's not that. And when you do get sick, it's not actually sickness. It's ascension upgrades. It's you upgrading yourself. It's you going up a level. Ascension symptoms, okay? Like a computer, you're going up, you're leveling up, basically. That's your sickness. Your sickness isn't something that carries on for weeks. It might be a few days, and that's because it's ascension symptoms, because your body's upgrading, okay? But I feel like you're someone who came here to do something different. You haven't come here to do something the same. Yeah, it's almost like you've been having this tug of war with yourself, or there's been energies around you causing you to have this tug of war with yourself, okay? Like you're very different. Your thought process is different. Yeah. You got the Emperor here, so you could be an Aries. All right. I feel like you're sitting on a lot of golden nuggets right now. Like I'm getting that feeling. I feel like you're sitting on a lot of golden nuggets right now. Yeah, you're like a big hen, and you're about to hatch some eggs. Okay. I'm hearing Humpty Dumpty sat on what? Humpty Dumpty sat on a great wall or something like that. Humpty Dumpty sat on the wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. Something about Humpty Dumpty, okay? I don't know why that's coming up, bitch, but it's coming up, okay? There's something about eggs, hens. Ooh! Sometimes these messages be so fun, but they don't make no damn sense. Alright, so there's something about eggs here, okay? And it's funny because there's this bull here, and it kind of reminds me of an egg, right? But it's golden. All right. So there's something about eggs here. Maybe you had eggs for breakfast, golden eggs, Easter egg hunts. Yeah, there's something about eggs. And to me, the eggs are being represented by like ideas. Okay. Right. So this is what I'm getting. For some of you, you're building this empire for yourself, but you've been doing it silently, okay? Because you've had a lot of naysayers, you've had a lot of backstabbers, you've had a lot of people trying to sabotage you, you've had a lot of people downgrade you, you've had a lot of people just been in a space of just making you feel like a shit person, a shit human being, someone who is not going to amount to nothing. And that is very, very far from the case. Baby, it's feeling like you was hidden in fucking plain sight, and now you're about to show up and show out and show people, I'm just to say it, that you're one of God's favorites. Sorry, because I'm feeling it, bitch. Like you're one of Source's favorites. You're one of Source's soldiers. He sent you down here in disguise so that people would doubt you. You about to pop out and be like, oh, you got something to say, huh? I feel like that's what's happening. But this whole turnaround is happening quickly. I don't know why, but I'm seeing someone hire a tailor. I'm seeing someone tailor someone's suit. Like I'm seeing you go through, I'm hearing mummy makeover or daddy makeover. But you ain't got to be a mummy and you ain't got to be a daddy. Okay? I was about to be naughty, but I ain't gonna do it. But you ain't gonna be none of them. Okay, you ain't gonna be none of them. But what I'm seeing is you're going through this mass makeover to match your criteria of the work you are going to be doing or you are about to put out. Okay? Now, you're not doing this makeover because you want people to take you seriously. You're doing this makeover because you are realizing that this is your God form. This is your higher self's form. Your higher self downloaded what you are supposed to look like. So you are matching that, not because you want other people to approve of you, but because this is how you've always seen yourself. I like it. I like it a lot. But bitches don't see this coming. Okay? You listen, I'm telling you this now, but it's when they see it, it's going to be like, wow. Okay? $1 million contract. Like that. Okay? So you're literally going through this whole glow up to match this new persona and career that you're about to have. And you getting strong while doing it too. Okay, strength cards here again. All right, Leo, fire energy. Okay, Gemini's here as well. All right. It's almost as if, like, with these people ridiculing you and you going through this transformation and this glow up, because it's about to be so good for you. Like, you going through this, you've had to really tame your anger. You've had to really tame your frustrations of how people have dealt with you, spoken to you, spoken about you. Like, you went through some harsh shit, man. You've had to go through some deep healing and temperance of yourself. Some of you could be a mix of fire and water energy as well. But yeah, for the most part, you've really had to defend yourself silently. And I'm hearing passive aggressively. But now you're about to really, you don't even have to defend yourself, but you're about to show people who you truly are out loud through your physical. You ain't even going to be saying much. Before, you was more in your fire energy where you were saying a lot of shit. Now you're in your water and air energy where your communication is more through seeing rather than speaking. Okay. Eight of Swords. It's funny because I know that in the Eight of Swords usually talks about like a mental prison and entrapment, but to me this is feeling like you decided to put yourself in this cocoon, this mental cocoon, so you could really organize all of your thoughts well, okay, so that you could contemplate. It's almost as if it wasn't necessarily a mental prison, but more of a mental cocoon to protect your thoughts and to help you to figure out what thoughts were yours and what weren't. Okay? Yeah, so that you could defend yourself. You could be in the space of like, just really holding on to your energy. But you did this quietly while people were ridiculing you. You're about to come up. Queen of Pentacles is here. I feel like you're going to have a lot of people approaching you about what happened. Because this may feel like to people, and even yourself, like this is overnight success. But this has been years in the making. All of this was built up off of all of the shit that you had to deal with. Like, you're upgrading from being a page is what I'm hearing. Your ideas and your energy is sparking movement. Yeah, you got the Wheel of Fortune. Yep, Wheel of Fortune with the Page of Pentacles and the Fool card. So, you, baby, you're claiming your good dharma. You're moving away from all of these deceptive people, but people are going to think you was the one that was being deceptive because they had no idea that you could show up like this. I feel like the whole point of this happening to you is to teach, because there's a lesson in everything. It's not just about bashing people or showing people or proving a point. But the whole thing about this is that a lot of people are going to have the awakening. And I know it sounds stupid and we feel like people should know this. But the whole point of this is going to show people, really do not judge a book by its cover. And you're actually helping as well people to realize where they are judging not just you, but internally judging themselves, because there's a lesson here for all of these people. Because I feel like you're going to have a lot of apologies coming in, a lot of sincere conversations coming in, a lot of heartfelt heartfelt expression coming in, people wanting to just like be in your energy and really just apologize. Like, I'm seeing people on their knees crying, like, because they realize what they had done to you. This is helping. You're basically awakening people to the fact that they should not judge another based on their physical identity and what they look like. You're basically causing them to realize it has nothing to do with how the person is physically. It's everything to do with how the person is spiritually and the soul and energy that they carry. And that you shouldn't mess with people because you don't know who they are spiritually. You don't know what energy their soul carries. You don't know what's in their blueprint. Victory. You slaves, you slay the devil, baby. Ooh, sweet Jesus. You slay the devil, baby. Honestly. What was that? Oh, why'd you have to fall on the floor? But yeah, you slay the devil, honey. You love her. Okay. So this is how people are seeing you now. They're seeing you as this loving energy. And for some of you, you could be calling in a person. And for some of you, if you got any exes or you was turned down, or for some of you, I feel like you weren't even able to enter relationships because of how judgmental people were to you. They were just looking at the physical. They were not looking at your soul. They didn't even take the time to get to know you. This is also when it comes to jobs as well. Jobs didn't want to let you in, yeah, because you're a healer. You've always been a healer. You're a healing lover, okay? There may have been some con artists around you as well, where they would talk to you and they would notice that you had some really bright ideas and ways of thinking, and you had some amazing concepts and ideology. You are mad smart, whoever you are. Like, you are mad intelligent. Like, can we have a conversation, baby? Because I feel like I could, we could converse. But I feel like you're mad intelligent, bro. Like, you have some concepts and it's just like, wow. And I think people started to notice that, and whoever at the time you was friends with, you've now realized they are not your friends because they took some of your concepts and ran with them. And some of you, that this really hurt you. Maybe you're not someone who lacks financial stability. Yeah, it sent you into hermit mode. And you've been in hermit mode for a minute, but you went into hermit mode so you could pop out, bitch. Let me stop. Just get me excited. You went into hermit mode so you could pop out. Okay? And it's funny because a lot of the things you're accumulating, right? You didn't even have to do much for it. It was almost as if like spirit was just dropping the ideas to you. You agreed to execute those ideas. And spirit just started sending you the resources. Like, you didn't have to Google it. You didn't have to search for it. You didn't have to ask a friend who knows a friend if they could get the contact for this. It's like spirit just was dropping that person. Okay, you need the resources for this in order for that to happen. Okay, there's Tommy. I'm gonna bring Tommy to you. You meet Tommy. Tommy's like, yeah. Now Tommy brings you to I just heard Jack Harris. Could be names. These ain't random names. These might be names that you need to know. Okay, Jack Harris. Jack Harris is like, oh yeah, boom. Like, you're a cool dude or you're a cool girl, whatever. Right, cool. I'm gonna hook you up with this. Puts you onto this software. Then you start speaking to customer service, and someone in customer service like, you know what, I like your energy, let's exchange. It's like Spirit just was dropping things for you and you didn't have to do nothing. It was like Spirit was like, time now, you answer the call and you didn't have to do nothing. Which is why it seems, even to you, you're shocked. You're like, shit, I didn't have to lift a finger. Back in the day, it's like you tried to lift, you tried to do this, you tried to do that, and it was like, it weren't working for you. It weren't working for you. But Spirit was like, no, because this is your time now. And people are in the space where it's like, well, you know, I shouldn't have judged him. I shouldn't have judged her. And you went into hermit mode. You went into hermit mode. Yeah. Seek solitude to focus intently on inner life. Serves personal creativity. Yeah, you went in and you created. And with this solitude, the solitude made you stronger. The solitude was helping you to gain, where's that strength card? It was helping you to gain strength. Not just inner strength, but physical strength, because you knew you was going to come up against certain people. You knew people were going to come up and say certain things. Even in this era now, people are going to have a lot to say. Some people are going to say like, because some of you went ghost for probably, I'm hearing 6 months to 2 years. No one did hear nothing from you. No one went trying to call you in that time to check on you. No one didn't know what was going on with you. People were pretending to care, but they didn't really care. Even though you understood that people had their lives and they were getting on with it. Like you was amping up. It's like you almost, in your hermit mode. Can y'all tell I'm excited about this video? In your hermit mode, right? It's almost as if you went to spiritual military. You went to spiritual military, right? You did the training. You tapped into your intuition, you aligned your chakras, and you came back into the physical just wham, like clued up. Yeah? Jacked up with knowledge, glowed up. You went in from being like, just an example, a skinny bean to coming out being a muscular hunk, bro. Yeah? Or you went in being a small jelly bean and you came out as a curvaceous goddess. Okay, like people are upset, but these people had to learn a lesson, and now it's awakening something in them. It's planted a seed in them. So all of this was for the awakening of the people around you, but also of yourself, to show you how strong and resilient you are. Yep. I can't say this word, but that's what you are. Yeah? A hedonist. Inspires creative energy to embrace good things in life. Celebrates the beauty in yourself. Yeah. That's literally what's happening. People are seeing your beauty and they're being like, well, damn. Where did that come from? Because I ain't never seen that before. Look, do you know what the funny thing is, right? Is people will judge people physically all day. But you know it only takes a little haircut, a little hairstyle, a little change of suit, a little change of dress, a little skincare regimen, a little, for some of you, a little surgery here and there, or a little gym session here or there, in order for the person to look like or fit into normal society. Like, we know makeup does wonders, and I'm not stating makeup, okay? I'm not. But it's not actually that deep. And people be judging people on how they look every single day, when in a split second that can change. I mean, shit, Ugly Betty. For those of you that know Ugly Betty, I'm gonna show you my age. But for those of you that know Ugly Betty, come on, like, you get it? What's the other program? Nanny McPhee, the one with the mole, and over time as the children heal, whatever, she becomes a beautiful woman, like Cinderella. Like, come on. Like, I think the days of judging people and how they look are over now. Okay? We're not in that time anymore. And to be honest, a lot more people are more attracted to someone's energy and their soul than they are physical looks. Like, when you really choose to connect with someone, you get to see their beauty. If you want to connect with someone, simply just take 2 minutes just to not say anything to them, just look into their eyes. If you want to see beauty, look into somebody's eyes for 2 minutes. Straight. No look away. Kind of like what I'm doing to you now. And you will either see beauty in that person's eyes, or you will see something that does not resonate with your soul. That is how you know. That is true beauty. Not just the physical. Yeah? It's like Conscious said, something about pretty on the outside, but they're ugly on the inside. Actually, I'm going to link that song. It's like a dancehall song, but I remember that song, okay? But it's like, those are doing that is over with. You're not a servant to nobody no more. The only person you serving is yourself and the divine mission. Delight in serving others with a free and loving heart. Like, I'm getting hot, baby, because you hot as hell. Woo! You got me flustered. Yeah? So, yeah, people are in for a rude awakening. Let me fill my phone because, yeah, I be knowing my phone be overheating. Yeah, you was a martyr for a lot of people, but you the light now, and you're the guide and the teacher. I can't make this shit up. Like, you are teaching people not to judge other people in this lifetime. Like, you are really the epitome of you put me down, but I'ma come right back up, bounce back on 10. Okay? You're in a beautiful position right now. Or this Mercury retrograde, you're in that cocoon. But you see, by the end of fucking August, blood clot. You gonna be... Y'all got me cursing. Y'all gonna be up on 10, okay? I bet that message resonates. I'm sending you loads of love. See you in the next video. Love you, bye. Cause you fine.